Hello guys, this is Royal69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, the comic that I'm gonna display is The Adventures of Superman issue number 459 and Antarctic Solitude. Why? Well, I like the cover. It has that little bit of nostalgia. Check that out. Awesome, huh? I'll put it here. Sorry about the glare. Okay, hit there. Well, on this video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts for Batman Damned Part 2. Now, check out this cover. Awesome. Looks like the cover from a movie or something, or can be used on a movie. Awesome. Well, let's get started. First, I need my coffee. Actually, my decaf, 99.99% decaf. But still has the taste though. Okay, let's get started. Well, the story. Well, I have to say that the story is kind of very strange story. It was, I don't know, I mean, it seems like that maybe the story is supposed to be a bit different. At least I noticed that kind of like the story should go one direction, but it turned out to go a different direction because of the backlash. What happened on issue number 1? I don't know. Maybe this is my opinion. But other than that, I had to say that the art is just amazing. Check that out. The art is just, it's just too much. The art is just, that's it. I mean, if you don't like the story just by the art, you will love this book. Check that out. Well, Batman stumbled with Constantine. Batman still believes that the Joker is still alive. So they want to go to a nightclub. Then from there we jump to the past when Bruce Wayne was a little kid, riding a horse, dressed up as the Lone Ranger. So he was to play with his dad, with his father. The thing is that it seems like that his father and his mom got into a fight, so the fight just left. Jumped into the car and just left, leaving his son behind because he was supposed to play cowboys and I guess Indians, I don't know, with his son. So little Bruce Wayne, he's disappointed, he's a little bit pissed off, so he goes to the room and then he sees his mom crying and he pull out his toy gun, as you can see over here on the last panel, and just pull the trigger, even though there was a toy gun. But if he would have a real gun at that moment, probably he will shoot his own mom. So his mommy is all scared and makes Bruce Wayne to promise not to pull and point a gun to anybody ever again. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Batman doesn't like guns. Besides that, his parents, as we know the story, that his parents got killed all by a gun. So maybe this is another more profound reason that Batman doesn't like guns. Maybe, who knows? I'm just speculating here. Just letting myself go for what I'm reading. And then from there we go back to the city. Batman ends up seeing the place called the Cavern, where it's kind of like a low-life bar where, you name it. Look at that. The art is just amazing. Check that out. So, it's kind of, the story makes sense, it doesn't make sense at the same time. It's like he just jumps from one place to another, and then Batman's going to start fighting with everybody, so he's surrounded by a bunch of guns. It's hard to make the story though. The first one maybe was a little bit more clear than this one, but this one is just a little over the place. Not only that, we get to see Deadman also shows up on this issue. And then Everybody freaked out because there's the ground start to shake. They all go outside, and we see buildings on fire. It's like all hell broke loose. And not only that, we get to see here also this Enchantress. I think her name is, yes, Enchantress. She's also show up here on the book, as we can see. Try to it just I read it, and to me it doesn't make much sense. To some point, yes, but the rest of it is kind of like filler. I don't know. Then Batman goes into a burning building, try to save people. A guy follows him, which eventually they manage to save everybody. So not only that, they get to Batman get to stumble to the main guy, which happens to be what's his name? Uh, Whatever his name is. Looks like the Green Goblin from Marvel. So Batman is searching for kind of like I would say that he's searching for he's trying to find out whether the Joker is dead or not. And then from there we go back when he was a young kid, because seems like his father was cheating on his mom, and then we get to see well what looks like to be the Joker finally, almost on the end of the story. Check that out. And just shoot. But the Joker that we see is not the Joker. Happens to be Harley Quinn acting like the Joker. See what I mean? That goes from one page to another. Check that out. And then we see that when Batman's going to punch her, Harley says, "Hit me again." It's like she wants to be punched by the Batman, thinking that well, that's how the Joker used to treat Harley Quinn, by just hitting her all the time. Actually, treating her like garbage. The thing is that Batman gets occupied, trying to understand what Harley Quinn's trying to say, just to get injected in the neck by some kind of drug, which immobilizes him, and we get to see that, well, that Harley Quinn seems like she wants to, well, rape Batman. I guess you can call it rape. I don't know. The thing is that seems like on these 2 pages supposed to be more, maybe more darker, more skin or whatever you want to call it, and from the backlash from issue number 1. So I guess that they tone it. I mean, you can tell the difference between issue number 1 and issue this one. You can tell that it was going to be worse. Not worse, stronger than the first one. But all the backlash that they got from issue number 1, well, we don't get it here. And not only that, we get a homage here from Keaton Batman with Catwoman when Catwoman licked his face over here on this page. That just kind of like a homage from the Batman movie from the 80s. Michael Keaton Batman movies, which he was Michelle Pfeiffer. And then suddenly Batman recovers, and seems like he kind of like, we don't know if he actually killed Harley Quinn or not. It ends kind of like, wait a minute, from the Killing Joke. Seems like it ends kind of like the Killing Joke, more or less. So I don't know if actually Batman kills Harley Quinn on this story. Maybe he can do it. Maybe he will kill somebody here. Why not? Because as far as I know, this story is not canon to the rest of the DC universe. So I don't know. But it was confusing. It It was a strange story. It was a strange read. Maybe when I got a issue number 3, I would read it, and then once I read issue number 3 or part 3, then I will later on a couple of weeks later, once that I forgot about the story, I might sit down and reread one after the other. That's the other thing that they didn't expect to be that the Black Label would have such a backlash from issue number 1, but like I said before. So it was very confusing. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5, just right on the middle of it. I'm not going to give it a 4 because it was strange read. It was very, at least to me it was. I hope that issue number 4 will be a lot better. So I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. Well guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. Till later. Bye.